Okay.
Right, we're live.
All right. You'll need an envelope player, and each envelope should contain a secret roll card, a corresponding party membership card, and 2 ballot cards. Use the table below to determine the correct distribution of rolls. One plus Hitler. So you'll need an envelope for each player. Wait. Why are there envelopes over here? What? I'm confused. Oh, these have nothing in them.
We're going to be the only ones on mic, aren't we?
Possibly.
God damn it, everyone in this place is such a coward. These grown-ass men and women who are still afraid to speak on their voice. You know it is true, Nagy. You fucking know it's true. Every time you sit in voice with the mic, you just do this really tiny, squeaky voice every now and then. We can't barely hear you.
Unless she plays League.
Oh god, I don't even want to know. Probably goes into like full psycho mode in that.
I don't know that much, but she's audible. What are all these empty envelopes over here? Why are they here?
I have no idea.
They don't need to be here. I'm so confused. Should be a... What was the button to group things together? Is it G?
Yes.
Oh, fuck. There we go.
Pick your color, Nagy.
Wait. Fuck. I put all the envelopes into one, didn't I? Yeah. Wait, where did it... Okay. Envelopes come out.
The table isn't white. Probably just loading in.
Fuck. I
Alright,
didn't want that.
everyone
Okay.
is here, so take us through whenever you're ready.
Okay. Games of 5. All right. How am I going to explain this?
Pick your color, black.
I mean, reading the overview should really be enough
Towboy's
to
just about to
explain this.
explain it, Fate.
All right, let's go ahead and read the overview for everyone at first. Because, I mean, I'm having to refresh myself at the same time here.
Really wish Cal was here. He knew exactly what to do.
At the beginning of the game, each player is secretly assigned to one of 3 roles: liberal, fascist, or Hitler. Hitler plays for the fascist team, and the fascists, who know who Hitler is, but most... Oh, sorry. The fascists know who Hitler is, but most of the time, Hitler does not know who his fellow fascists are.
Do you know it's fascist, right? Not fascist.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to fucking mess up with my lisp.
Alright.
All right. The liberals don't know who anyone is. The liberals win by enacting 5 liberal I can't English.
Liberal.
Liberal policies, or killing Hitler. The fascists win by enacting 6 fascist policies, or if Hitler is...
Things.
What the fuck?
That was random.
Or
What
if
was that?
Hitler is elected chancellor late in the game. As fascist policies are enacted, the government becomes more powerful and the president gains new powers. Even liberal players may find themselves tempted to enact fascist policies that help them control the table and assassinate their enemies. All right, except in this, since we're playing the Star Wars version, get your fucking Pickle Rick out of here. Since we're playing the Star Wars version,
Oh, where'd it go? Pickle Rick, no.
fascists are separatists and liberals are loyalists. So, yeah. And Hitler's Palpatine. Is there a game card you can read? There's a notebook up in the top right, but there's a lot of rules.
Stop yeeting my objects away. Right.
All right.
Do you know how we get started at least? Like, should we assign the roles to start off with?
So yeah, first what we do is we give everybody an envelope.
Right.
Okay. So just everyone take one. I don't know what's in them.
Well, one of these ones at the bottom underneath the blue
Yeah.
loyalists. Okay.
And take it into your hand.
Okay, take it over to your area, guys. Have they got like those areas?
And then while it's in your hand, draw everything out of it into your hand.
What? Okay, I got it. Okay, there's a problem. I can see. Oh wait, no, can I? Oh yeah, it shows a secret role if I try and look at yours. Alright. What did Nagy say? Is there a game card I can read? Because that didn't help. What? What's she talking about?
Me reading the object of the game.
No, you could see everyone's cards, but they're not correct, Nagy. They're like
Yeah, you see the tops of them.
Yeah, and they'll be like they'll say secret role and just like the generic part. Pickle Rick's back.
Wait, it's not so. We're not supposed to know who the fascists are. Wait a minute.
I can't see.
I can see in your hand, Para, and I can see separatist.
Oh.
I'm not supposed to be able to see that.
That's weird because for you guys it just shows up a secret role.
That's what it's supposed to do, but I saw it in your hand.
Okay, well I'm gonna have to pick another one then. Oh, now it's showing a secret role, but it's a bit late now. Are you sure my pack was correct? Like it's.
It might be the.
Also, isn't someone meant to be Palpatine?
Someone literally found Palpatine down here. Okay, we're gonna have to reload.
Okay.
Also, just reload normal Hitler because there's obviously some kind of problem going on here.
Is there?
Well, with the cards not flipping properly, it might be just a problem with the Palpatine stuff. Might as well test.
Why is there three fascist boards?
One for each, because the fascist board changes with how many players you have.
All right.
Put those over here. 5 players, and then deal.
Look at that.
Right.
It's just an ordinary household plumbus.
Okay, or it can just. Did everybody get one of these?
No. Oh wait, yes, yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody try drawing everything out of it.
By right click and drawing, yeah.
Yeah. Make sure. Does it show anybody's roles? Right click the envelope in the inventory and draw until you have 4 items out of it.
For you guys.
I see secret on everybody's. There's no bug.
No, I can't see yours, Nagy. It just shows as
What was the button for blind? Hold on.
Yeah, it just shows a secret role.
B.
Party member.
Okay. Which is probably something we're gonna have to learn as we go,
Yeah.
because it's not like I'm gonna be able to explain everything easily. Where's which one's the 5-player board? 9 or 10? 7 or 8? Okay. There we go. Yeet these away. Delete them or something. I don't know. We don't need them. Well, go to the table. They're just gonna come back. Para, can you dispose?
Huh? What? Oh, right.
Just
Just what? Throw it. Eat it off the table.
throwing it just will make it come back.
What? All right. Just.
You're the only one who can right-click
There we go.
delete.
Yeah.
You're the only one permission. Okay. I don't even know what that piece is. Okay. Gameplay. At the beginning of a round, the presidency placard moves clockwise to the next player. Even if that player was in the last successful elected government, the player is a new presidential candidate. And then nominate a chancellor. The president candidate chooses a chancellor. Chooses a chancellor candidate by passing the chancellorship placard to any other eligible player. Players who enacted the last policy are not eligible to be chancellor candidate. So anybody who was last a chancellor or a president cannot be a chancellor.
Okay.
But the president for the round could have been a chancellor last time.
Yes.
Because it just moves in order. Oh, it's a 5-player game note. Only the last active chancellor isn't eligible to be chancellor. Oh, well.
If I understand correctly, the chancellor and the president, or one of them, sort of rotates like with every round, right?
Okay. So the last president can be nominated to be chancellor in a 5-player game, but in higher, the president can't. So that's fine because we're playing a 5-player game. Vote on the government. Once the presidential candidate has chosen a chancellor candidate, the whole table votes on the proposed government. Players indicate readiness to vote by extending their chosen ballot card in front of them. Discussion continues until every player is ready to vote. Once every player is ready to vote, reveal your ballot card simultaneously so that everyone can see how you voted. So, like, if I'm president and I have picked Para to be my chancellor, everybody would throw down their flipped over vote cards. And then once everybody has placed them down, we'd flip them over for our vote. And majority rules, obviously. If it fails, then the president moves on, I believe. Hold on. If 50% of the group votes, yeah. If 50% votes yes, well, we're never going to have 50% if the vote is a tie. Hold on. Where's for if a vote? No. Please do not size my cards. See, because now these aren't the same size, and you can tell which vote is which. Okay. They grew. Okay. Anyways. I see. For some reason, it grew in my hand when... Okay, whatever. If most players vote no, the presidency placard moves clockwise to the next player. Okay, so if that's a no vote, it would go this way, and then black would be the president and would get to pick a chancellor. And that's really all there is, I believe.
Oh, fate's gone.
I vote for ass to be required for dinner every night. I see. By passing liberal or fascist policies. Where does it explain that?
It's like the Liberals have to pass 5 policies and the Fascists have to pass 6.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can also win by assassinating Hitler. The fascists can also win if Hitler's elected chancellor. So you pass them by okay, so what was it? Okay, legislative session. Where is it? The president draws the top 3 cards from the policy deck, looks at them in secret, and discards one policy face down into the discard pile. So these. Shuffle them. Well, I need to actually group them together first. So we take 3 of these cards and then place one of them face down. Then the next 2 get passed to the chancellor. And upon being passed to the chancellor will then discard a policy card. And whatever is left over is enacted. So the next phase is basically a discussion phase. And the discussion is about basically trying to figure out who Hitler is. It's like a mafia kind of thing. If you've ever played that. So based on what policy gets passed, the chancellor and the president give up whatever information they want to, whether it's false or not. And you have to try to figure out who's telling the truth, whether they both are, and who you can trust. So, like, let's say the president pulled all fascist cards. And then passing 2 fascist cards onto the chancellor, the president can be like, sorry, it's all I had. The chancellor does not know if the president was telling the truth or not. A fascist policy is getting passed no matter what. At the same time, no one else knows if the chancellor's telling the truth that the president passed 2 fascist policies to. So in that case, the fascist. Sorry, I'm eating. The fascist policy gets passed, and then there's wait, I don't know what I'm fucking rambling on about. I lost my train of thought. Para,
What?
do you understand what I'm saying about the how policies get passed
No.
and you have to trust? Okay.
I honestly think it's best if we just start and just walk us through it step by step, and we'll get it that way. You just
Okay.
you just like dumping a bunch of exposition on us isn't going to help.
Yeah. hoping you get some of it. It's really not an easy game to learn by explanation. But I've refreshed myself enough that I can walk you guys through it while playing. So I mean that's a thing.
Yeah, just do it like that. So
All right.
how do we
So
start? Does someone need to pick a president?
how do we pick who the first president is? Is there even a way to do it?
Is there a dice? No, there isn't. Is there?
There's
Oh
no
wait,
dice.
yes,
I
yes,
guess.
yes, there is. There's an 8-sided dice. Can we all
Oh.
just roll the dice and like whoever gets the highest?
Sure. Works
Yeah.
for me.
All right. So that was you, yeah.
That wasn't me. I don't know who rolled that.
Who rolled that?
Who rotated the board? Stop.
Okay, Nike got a 4. I'll go next.
Stop. Where'd it go?
It went inside the envelope.
Well,
There we go. It's back. All right, I got a 5. So funny that I did that. All right, orange, black. You go
Just
next.
keep passing.
Black. Where'd it go? What the? Why is it a question mark now? What the fuck?
It's in that hand.
All right, okay,
Okay.
it's 4.
Right click and there's a roll. It's my roll turn, so
Okay, so black got 4, so it's joint between me and whoever just rolled it.
that was me.
Okay, Toy Boy.
What the fuck?
It's just you left fate, I think.
Why was there just a cube?
You absolute anus.
Where did it go?
Where actually is it? What the fuck?
Wait, it's in Black's hand.
Black.
Black, it's between the ballot. Yeah. Between your ballot cards and the party membership. It's like right in the middle.
There we go. 6. No, 9. So.
It's a fucking 8-sided die.
What?
Isn't it?
Oh yeah, good point.
Or is it a D10?
It just looks more like a 9 than a 6, to be fair.
Yeah, because the underline is on the wrong side.
No, wait. If you hover over it, it said 9.
I'm so confused. It's a 0. It's a D10.
Right. Cool.
Why is there a 0?
Anyway, yes. Fate is the president. Right. So if I understand correctly, he now needs to pick a chancellor. Ah.
Yes.
A man of culture, I see.
Fate, you must now pick who you want to be your chancellor. At this point, it doesn't really matter. Nobody knows who's who. So.
Who's you? There's 4 of us here. All right, Nagy. Oh, he's gonna be one of those. Alright, so Nagy is chancellor. Okay, so what do we do now?
Now you place your votes face down.
Votes. Where's that? Is that the Yar and 9 card?
The ballot cards. Yeah.
Okay.
Flip it over and then place it
Okay,
down.
but what are we actually voting for? Are you voting for Nagy being chancellor?
Voting for Nagy being chancellor, yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do we need to place them anywhere particular, or is it just on the board?
On the board in front of you.
Okay.
I guess you can just
You're probably gonna
show
want to
your vote.
flip those cards, bitches. Nagy, you don't
Flip
get to
'em.
vote. Take your card back.
Flip them all.
Does Fate get to vote? I presume he doesn't because he obviously he picked her in the first place.
Hold on.
We all voted.
Wait, I
Yara
think we
anyway.
missed something. Oh wait, we were supposed to do something. I forgot to do. Beginning.
Yeah, you're not chancellor, but you still picked her in the first place. And
No, at the very beginning of the game, there was something we were supposed to do. let's just we just started. Let's just start over. We can keep fate being precedent, but that's it.
Right. Okay.
Okay. All right, everybody, put on your blindfolds.
How do you do that again? Oh, I
B.
got it. Yeah, I got it.
Now, people who knew they were fascists or Hitler, must now take off their blindfold and acknowledge each other somehow.
Wait, say that again.
The fascists and Hitler need to take off their blindfolds and acknowledge each other somehow.
Doesn't it come with a notification saying?
People have taken off their blindfolds, yes,
Right. Okay.
but it won't tell us if we're blindfolded.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Um.
All right. I'm going to assume that they've been acknowledged. Okay.
I believe so.
We're gonna now everyone close your eyes again. Put your blindfolds back on. Now everyone unblindfold. All right. Everyone's taking their blindfolds off. Now, Fate, pick your chancellor. Yeah, you can just pick the same one. Doesn't matter.
You're just now working off the information you have now, which is people acknowledging each other.
If you were one of those. But we do not know.
Stop shooting Pikachu.
Okay. Just pick Nangi anyways. Boop. Throw our votes out.
Yeah, not that one. That plaque you get if you were the last chancellor, I believe, but have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barn anymore. Okay. So now we do the ballot, yeah?
Yeah. Make sure they're supposed to technically be face down. I don't know why.
I'm not sure it matters a great deal, but sure. Alright, slap them down here near the plaques. So, did you find out if Fate can vote?
Yeah, Fate can vote. Everyone votes.
Well, even Nagi?
Yeah. Everyone votes.
Okay, it's a bit odd, but okay. Nagi, we're waiting on your vote.
Being very decisive.
Alright.
All right. Flip your votes.
4 against 1.
One. All right.
Alright, so we have a
All right.
chancellor, we have a president.
So let me just shuffle these again real quick. Make sure. All right. Fate, draw 3 of these cards. These ones over here.
The policy ones. Just right click and press draw 3 times.
All right. Now, take one of those cards and discard it face down in the discard pile. I have to stress, face down. Now pass the other 2 on to Nagi. Probably face down as well, just so that they don't show
Head
while
bent
you're
over,
passing them.
raised up posterior.
All right. Now, Nagy, you discard the other one face down. If you are a liberal, you would want to pass a liberal policy. If you are a fascist, you would want to pass a fascist policy. But you may have two of the same, in which case you are forced into a decision. Take my envelope out of my hand. Get this out
I've
of
been
here.
trying to do that, but it doesn't move. Oh no, you could just turn the
Wait,
lock
it's
off.
not.
Yeah, it won't let me do it.
Wait. Why won't it let me take it out of my hand?
You don't look like you have an
Black
Oh no,
envelope?
wait, you do, don't you? No, wait, no, you don't.
Oh, I have to hold it. Okay, there we go.
Oh yeah, let me just chuck it over here. It's
Oh,
the box is inside it
the
now.
box inside the envelope.
Ah, who cares?
Tell me when you made your decision, Nagy. Or, well, when you made your decision. No, not that card. Not that deck. The other deck. This one over here.
The discard one, yeah, the orange one.
The discard pile.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the one you want, you'll place on whichever board it corresponds to. So you might give away who you want to be, or maybe you'll not. Who knows?
Yeah, you might try and bluff or something. He's a filthy liberal.
He's a liberal. Filthy. Excuse you. I don't like that talk, Para.
What?
Calling her a filthy liberal.
Okay.
I don't trust that.
All right. That's dank, man. That's awesome stuff.
I don't trust it. You're probably a fascist. All right,
Well,
so liberal policy got passed. I mean, there's no reason to doubt either of them. You can't really know.
all right. So now president moves to the next person along. That was a round. Yeah, that's a round done.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a round done. So it goes clockwise. It would go to me.
All right. So you're president now, and chancellor.
Ah, that's not what I wanted. And
Yeah. What about Nagy's other policy cards? He's got another one.
she isn't. What?
She has another policy card. I can see. I can see. Yeah. Discard that one, Nagy. Just put it on the discard pile.
Yeah, you put it in the discard pile, face down.
Okay. So who are you picking, chancellor?
Hmm.
Yay! I'm a chancellor. Right, everyone vote. I think it becomes more complex later on when you have to do assassinations and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, everyone flip in 3,
When
2,
assassinations come into the play,
1.
people.
Alright, 3 to 2.
So in that case, you are chancellor, and I will draw 3 cards. Yeah, but when assassinations come into play, basically the president gets to make a decision whether it gets used or not.
Alright. Well, cross that bridge when we come to it.
There might be more to it, and I will read back over it when it gets to there, but for now. All right. Oh, I put that on the wrong thing. Who dares?
I see someone's jealous. They've lost all their power, now they have to perform petty acts of vandalism. Right,
Need
so
help?
I discard one and keep one. Okay.
My guy.
There we go.
I'll have you know, I gave him a liberal card and a fascist card, and he picked fascist.
Why are you lying?
I'm not lying.
You are.
This
You're
is the
lying.
truth.
You're lying.
Why would I lie?
Because it furthers your your game. That's why you would lie. It's a game about lying.
See, here's the thing. I drew 2 fascist cards, 1 liberal card, okay? And I
Right.
discarded 1 fascist card, and then
Accord
gave you.
according to you, that all happened. Yeah. You could be complete bullshit for what they know.
We'll find out as the cards thin.
All right. So president now goes to whoever this person over here is. Black. It's black. Pick your chancellor, black.
Suspect para. It can't be para
Yeah.
because
has to be
it's
someone
already
else.
canceled.
All right. Let's vote, boys and girl. All right. Flip over in 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh, 3, 2 again.
Hmm.
All right, black. Draw 3 policy cards. I'm pretty sure. I think you know what you're doing now. Just make sure it's face down. It's actually more straightforward than I thought. But like I said, it probably will get more complicated later on.
Explaining it is the hardest part.
Yeah. Discuss what?
We have been kind of. I mean, what we're discussing is basically what policies got passed and why they got passed. So, Fate just passed a fascist policy. Black, what do you have to say on the matter since you passed cards on to him? What did you give him? What cards did you have to choose from? That's the kind of information we want to know. So, you're saying it was all reds, and that's all you had to choose. Well, my personal theory right now is that Para and Fate are the fascists.
I can neither confirm nor deny these disgusting rumors.
Because I know for a fact Para's a fascist. I know.
Really?
People,
How do
the
you know
rest
that
of
for
you
a
don't know.
fact?
I know. And I can't prove it to everybody else, but I do know. Because I passed you a choice between a liberal card and a fascist card last round. You played a fascist. This next round, you vote yes on Fate
Just remember, guys,
for
he can say
for being
whatever the
chancellor.
hell he wants. He could be making that up completely.
You vote for Fate on chancellor. Then Fate passes a fascist policy. I'm catching a pattern here,
It's my guy as president now, yeah?
and hopefully someone else will see that I am correct.
Alright, I am picking Black as Chancellor. Oops, sorry. No, just trying to get rid of the President plaque. There we go. Have an overturned plaque. Alright, so I pick now, don't I? 3.
Within crusading distance. That's very suspicious of you to say.
Oh shit, we didn't vote. I just realised that. Shut. Forget it.
I was gonna vote yes anyway.
To be fair, none of you got none of you guys realised either. Just go ahead, Black. Do your thing.
I don't care. In the early round, it doesn't matter as much. Can't do that again. Black passed a liberal policy. At this point, though, could mean that we only have a few left. All that we have left is liberal policies. If it's true that before it was all red. Don't know for sure, though.
Nagy is now president. Fate raises a good point. It's very easy to point
Yeah, but the
fingers.
only people talking against me are the two people I accused. Probably because they're guilty.
Alright, now we can vote.
Yep.
And flip him in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's a 9. It's a 9. Right, what happens now?
Presidency gets passed to Fate. Fate picks Chancellor.
Ooh, Nagy, that was a short-lived term in office.
Let's see who Fate picks as a Chancellor. No, you don't move the previously elected if they weren't actually elected.
Well, no, you're electing the Chancellor, not the President.
No, the president still stays as well. It's weird. I don't know.
Okay.
It doesn't really count as elected unless both are voted in.
Alright, we vote again, yeah?
Yeah.
Flip in 3, 2, 1. Well, it doesn't really matter, but yep, we got a Yar. Ooh. No, that's mine! That's mine! Give it back! Someone stole my Yar! There we go, we're good. Alright, do your policy cards.
Hmm. Maggie, that's not the objective of this game. We don't come up with actual policies. Thick thighs save lives. Wait, you can't discard both. One of them has to be played. If they're the same thing, then it's just whatever. The fact that you try to discard both makes me think you're a liberal.
Okay, so you're president now. Libtard owned with facts and logic.
You're a libtard? Okay, not a liberal, but a libtard. Gotcha.
This snowflake generation, I tell you.
Oh, fuck, there's only 2 cards left. Means we have to shuffle the discard pile back in.
I love the little shuffle animation.
Okay, you can put it down then, Maggie. Also, votes.
Oh, right, I didn't see you already voted. And 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, it's a 9. It's a 9.
Presidency goes on the black. No.
No, keep the placard. Alright, black, choose your chancellor.
No, the presidency placard means literally nothing.
Yeet. Alright, vote again. Three, two, one. That's a yeah. Right. Go ahead and pick black.
As soon as you get another card on this board, or as soon as the fascists get another card on this board, the if Hitler's elected chancellor, they win.
What? Yeah, we'll wait. Okay, yeah, give it a minute. Oh, you give me the cards. Okay, all right.
We don't have access to a bullet yet. What is the veto power? Wait.
All right. We've hit 4 on the fascist board. So what happens now? The president must kill a player.
Yeah.
So black, what he decides someone to kill.
Let me make sure it's black and not the next president.
Okay.
Execution. If the president executes one player, the table is set. If that player is Hitler, he reveals his roll card and the game ends in a liberal victory. If the executed player is not Hitler, he does not reveal his role or his loyalty. He is removed from the game. Um, I don't think it. I think it's this one. I think black gets to play. Gets to choose who to kill.
So when a player is killed, are they just out of the game?
Yes, and we reveal who they were. Also, apparently, the president has the ability to call a special election and choose someone else to be president for that round. Kind of weird.
Oh, okay. Right, black. Who you killing? Colon. Oh no, oh colon.
Who do you kill?
Ooh.
Who do you suspect, basically, of being Hitler? Or just, if you're a fascist, don't kill Hitler.
Nagy is dead. I love that. He just drops it between the
All right.
cards.
Nagy, you can't speak for the rest of the game. Also, reveal your cards.
She was a
He
liberal.
was a liberal. That's what I expected.
We have our first casualty. Alright, so I'm president now.
I'm not sure if Black knew that, or if that was an accident.
Who was chancellor in that round? It was me, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Roll.
One's a secret role, which is for Hitler. Because you're a fascist and Hitler. You don't there's some reason for that, and I don't remember what it is.
Isn't it basically so you can everyone has the same amount of cards, so it's obvious. It's not obvious who's Hitler.
Wait, there's an investigation ability?
All right.
Forgot about this.
I'm picking Fate as my chancellor.
The president investigates another player who has not yet been investigated by saying, "I formally investigate player name." The player passes party membership card to the president, who checks the president
Everyone.
player's loyalty in secret.
Actually, can we just chuck your stuff over here, Nagy, just out the way?
Wait. So Fate is chancellor and you as president?
No, you don't get to vote, Nagy. You're dead.
Yeah, you're dead. A tie counts as a no. So.
Alright.
Flip.
Okay, so it's a no.
I didn't know the president had the ability to investigate.
Right, so you're
Which means they
now
can
the
literally
chancellor.
pick who they want to investigate and see if they're liberal or fascist. Huh. I won't use that ability since I forgot about it already. You can pick other chancellor.
Oh yeah, we're doing things that way.
Oh, investigate loyalties. Is that at any point?
Is anyone gonna vote or?
What do we vote on? Black.
Like, I think we're still waiting on you.
Oh,
Okay.
internet timed out. So we'll wait for him to return. Black says, whoa.
Whoa. Every Keanu Reeves whoa. Ugh. Love how cruel and callous Black was in just slaughtering Nagy. He just like dropped the bullet right between her cards.
What?
So what's the difference with the next one? Is like the president must kill a player, veto power is unlocked.
Veto power. Veto power. So that's a thing where if the chancellor moves to veto and the president agrees, they can stop a policy from being passed.
Oh wait, hang on. So if the Hitler is elected chancellor now,
If
then
Hitler's elected chancellor, it's a win for the fascists.
okay. Oh right. Which one was my card? I guess this one. All right. 3, 2, 1.
It doesn't really matter whose is whose. We can just,
All right. So
especially if
overwhelming
they're
vote
all
there.
yes.
Overwhelming vote there. Black will be chancellor. All right. So basically, at any time now, as long as Hitler's chosen as chancellor,
Yeah,
fascists.
it's a
Okay.
win for them.
All right. Okay. Dangerous territory.
But if Hitler dies,
The liberals win.
and then there's also the policy win.
Yeah, yeah. So there's 2 victory conditions for each team basically.
Yep. For liberal policy. Feel like black's a liberal. Not for sure though.
Okay. So president now goes to you.
So now I have to pick between the 2 people I think are fascist. Who to give chancellorship to. Not allowed to give it to black. However, apparently I can move to rescind my own presidency and give it to somebody else. Can I do that for the chancellor? Hold on, let me read the game. President. Presidency. Any other player. Okay, so it can be the previous chancellor. I move for a special election to make black the president.
When you can just do that, like we don't have to vote or anything.
It makes black the president, so black gets to choose the chancellor now.
Okay.
And since he was the last chancellor, he can now choose anybody to be chancellor.
All right.
So, black, if you're a liberal, make whoever you want the liberal. I mean, the chancellor. Fucking the liberal. Make who you think the liberal is the chancellor. If you're the fascist, try to make Hitler chancellor. That's your goal.
The Third Reich will rise again, bitches! Victory!
Well, black was the fascist. I see.
No, I don't think he was. I think he just made a really bad choice.
Oh, rip.
Yep, he was.
Hi, my friend. I literally guessed it
You knew. You got it exactly right.
from the first fucking round.
Yep, you did. But it didn't matter because your teammate was
And it's
very stupid.
all namesake. You can't. Everyone else has to pick up the same hints that I do and make the same
Yeah,
conclusions.
I mean that's a very typical like first round, isn't it? Like or
Yeah.
first go of it. You like it really develops the more you play it and you think about it more and you communicate more.
Yeah.
Your card.
Why is it getting so big? All right. We can do another round now that we know how to actually play.
I'm gonna leave it for tonight 'cause it's getting quite late for me. But definitely did enjoy
Okay.
it. We'll have to try that again sometime. I mean, you can
Eh,
play it 4-player, can't you? If you guys want to stick around.
unfortunately, no. Minimum is 5.
Oh,
But
okay. All right. Well, GG's. Congratulations, Fate. You won your first Tobog event. I love how hesitant Black always was as well, but he always ended up on the wrong decision.